And a soda pop. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. This is episode number 26 in the series, and today we are going to be checking out this little town that's floating in the water. I gotta be honest, as an episode here on the Let's Play, this episode really isn't going to amount to much. It's just gonna be us checking out this little town, but as a game developer, as somebody who is actively working on building their own games and stories, this little town on the water has given me it's given me a lot of moments to just sit and think about. So I really wanted to make this its own episode. I realize it's going to be a jarring, sort of abrupt episode here in the series, but I felt it was a good break point. We are approaching the very end of this game, and with that being said, I sort of wanted this to be right after this. We're going to go into Victory Road, take on the Elite Four, and then we have some post-game stuff. So I really did want to spend a few moments here just addressing some post-game stuff, because it's typically not something we do on the Average Joe channel. I did want to say I checked out what the post-game here entails, and it's a lot. For those that aren't familiar, this is a very, very extensive post-game. On the Average Joe channel, we have sort of a long standard of not doing post-game stuff on a Let's Play. But in this Let's Play specifically, I think it actually adds a lot to the story. So the plan here, and this is really why we're making this episode, is just sort of to elaborate on what is to come in the near future, and of course check out this little town that really doesn't hold, from a mystic, legendary Pokemon kind of aspect, it has a lot of relevance, but from the overall story, not so much. I really wanted to spend some time as we explore through this town, and I go through some of the nitty-gritty on the back end here of what we're planning on doing with the rest of this Let's Play. So I guess from starters, right, we are going to go and do this episode. We're going to have a Victory Road episode, and then we'll have a very long Elite Four plus a sort of post-game episode, things that happen directly after the Elite Four without you resaving your game and things like that. And then after that episode, we'll probably have maybe 3 to 4 post-game episodes, I think. I'm going to try and keep it really quick, really short. For those that are familiar, you know that's going to be very, very difficult to do. But there is a lot of cool stuff in there, and I'm going to try to really abbreviate it down to here's the nitty-gritty of what you need to know. Here's what we did, and here's what you missed on screen. And we're going to try and get that out there as quickly as humanly possible. I do think everything is going to maintain on the same schedule, episodes coming out Monday and Wednesday. And then I think, as long as I've got things right, we're going to be moving into Pokemon Black or White. One of the two here. And that'll be the next Let's Play to replace this, the Pokemon Let's Plays at least going on. We'll still be continuing to move through Lego Star Wars on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and by the time this episode comes out, hopefully I have some stuff coming up on the weekends. I know I have some games and stuff like that queued up that I really want to start playing on the weekends, maybe just doing one episode here or there, having really long, drawn-out Let's Plays, but sort of having them, just being able to take my time with them and things like that. But we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping we could do that. I think the first one in the series here that I want to get released, of course I want to do, on the weekends, I want to do rewriting the Star Wars series, but I also want to get to Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which came out on the Switch here recently, I believe. And for those that have not played it, I played it as a little kid. It's a very fun and very different sort of Mario game. So I really want to give that a swing. For those that don't know, like, Mario is like one of my favorite game franchises of like all time. It solidifies place in my mind. But I think after that, I do want to start moving into like I want to get back into some Kingdom Hearts, some Halo stuff. So there's going to be some stuff coming out on weekends, probably around the time that this video comes out. That should also be entertaining to watch. Like I said, they won't be as consistent. You're not going to get multiple videos per week, but maybe just one video per week as I have time. And if I have to cut back, that's the first area that I'll cut back. But like I said, this episode is like, I don't even know if I would consider it like a Let's Play episode. I guess like some lore stuff does happen here, and we do have some Pokemon battles and things like that. But it's more so digging into the channel as a whole versus like just this series. So, you know, if you stuck this far in the episode, I really appreciate you. I know a lot of you have been tuning into this Let's Play and have been offering great suggestions on Let's Plays and things like that we should move on to in the future. And I know a lot of them are being considered. One specifically that was listed out there will definitely make a Halloween Let's Play if possible. But yeah, I after just coming home from the long trip and things like that, I needed like just an episode recap, and I felt like this was a really good way to do it, being as like we are sort of in a breaking point here with Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, where things are about to hit the fan. We're gonna have a lot of like very, very intense episodes that are like strictly on this Let's Play, so it felt like a good opportunity to have a break in the ice there and just sort of have a quick channel update as we train here and explore some of the areas that are here in the home region. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I do know it was a little ranty, I do know it was a little off topic compared to our normal, but hopefully you all enjoyed it still nonetheless. But with that being said, we hope to see you all here in the next one, and as always, peace out, Girl Scout.